Hi everybody, Lego Mission Studios here, and today I have set number 71814, Terminate Temple City, a new Ninjago set. It comes with 13 minifigures and a beautiful temple build, along with a dragon and a little hot air balloon. But before we get to the build, let's look at the minifigures first. So the first minifigure that we have here is Lloyd in his new Terminate suit, which uses his hairpiece that he got from his master's uniform in the new shade of green here. So pull it off, pretty cool. A new armor piece that resembles Skybound armor piece from season 6 a long time ago, so which is cool. And also a new blade piece as well, which is not that one. This one, like a shorter katana piece, which is also pretty cool. I think I don't know, 5, 6 of these came in this set alone, so that's pretty cool. They went back to using their normal headpieces from the movie face instead of using the new Dragons Rising faces. So it's kind of sad, but I understand why, because they have these weird visor things, so that wouldn't work with the hairpiece combo thing. His entire suit is in this new light green attire instead of his old one, so that's pretty cool. It also comes with his normal sword, that he always had, and you saw earlier, the normal katana. These symbols mean Master of Energy. That's in the Ninjago language or alphabet. This is his first letter, L, for Lloyd. And I love the scales printing on these. Went back to the sleeveless look as the original Terminate did back in season 4. As for the back print, and also there's the other face. And here's the back print of Lloyd's, showing the Source Dragon of Life, I think. Life? Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I really like this suit. I think I like it better than the old Terminate suit, but that's just me. So that is Lloyd. Next up, we have Cole, Master of Earth, which comes with this big, well, not giant, but hammer nonetheless, with a spike at the end this time, so just flat thing. Move it to the side. Same swords, accessories as Lloyd, normal katana and short katana. As for Cole design, I like the torso and leg printing obviously, but for some reason they use a orange half mask, even though he's the black ninja. Like, I get it, they've been using orange on Cole's color scheme ever since the movie started out, I think, but he shouldn't have the orange mask, the orange half mask. And in the island, he had a perfect hair bandana combo, which for some reason he didn't come with. So I did make what he should look like compared to the official, which is using a black half mask and the hair from the island sets. And if you're wondering how I got this Cole, it's from a poly bag that you can find at Kohl's that I heard of. But the armor, also, I forgot to mention this too. This set came with 2 extra armor pieces, which is kind of weird. I don't know why, but I'm glad. But Aaron also supposed to have this armor piece, but in the sets you don't put it on, so weird. Alright, okay, either way, back to this Cole. I do like we're getting his hairpiece, his normal hairpiece, but I do prefer the hairband though. He's also using the movie head. As for his back printing, and also if you're wondering what this says, it's the same printing as Lloyd, but it stands for Master of Earth instead of Energy. That is the letter C in the jargon alphabet. For Cole, and his back printing has the source, looks like the Source Dragon, or represents the Source Dragon of Strength. So yeah, that is Cole, the Master of Earth. Next up, we have Zane. Once again, same accessories, at least for the back stuff, 2 swords. And he comes with shurikens, golden shurikens, as his main weapon. Get those out of the way. His color scheme, kind of really like his color scheme. White with some AC blue. That means the Master of Ice, and the letter Z in the jargon. I do like the light blue on his suit, but for his like titanium skin, it doesn't really like pop out as much as the yellow of the others. So if Zane ever just like dust on it, just leave it. If there's ever he ever uses cloaking form back in the show, I hope he uses it in tournament. So I think that would be really cool. This his, if I could get out the mask, his face print looks like underneath. Obviously no back prints, no back face print, because you'll probably see it. And as for the back print of the minifigure, it represents another source dragon, which we don't know the name of yet, so hopefully you'll find out soon. So yeah, that is Zane, the Master of Ice. Yep. Next up, we have Nia, the Water Ninja, which comes with a trident instead of a spear, which is actually pretty cool. Kind of wish Nia used this instead of a spear. She has this aqua blue color instead of her gunmetal gray colors. She has none of her gunmetal gray or dark red colors in her color scheme for this time around. It's just purely azure blue, which kind of makes sense because Jay went AWOL this season, so he's not part of the ninja team. So Nia uses her hair bandana combo, which in the show, this is going to be our first time seeing it in the show, because we have seen it in the sets, but never seen it in the show yet. So I think this will be our first time seeing it in the show. So her symbols: Master of Water, a little source dragon hilt, which all the ninja have. I didn't mention any others, or mention this, that they share this part shows the elements, so that represents water. Once again, like the scales. As for her face printing, her smiley smirk and a very happy smile. And for her back printing, represents a source dragon, which we also don't know the name of, and has her first letter of her name, N, in jargon. So yeah, we like this minifigure, but I kind of wanted to see how it would look like in gunmetal gray. I think that'd be also pretty cool. Whoops. But either way, cool minifigure nonetheless. Next up, we have one of the new ninja, Aaron, who has this grappling hook piece, very flimsy grappling hook piece made out of rubber, and whoops, just broke that off. Pretty cool weapon. And he also comes with the short dagger or sword piece. And for his minifigure, yeah, it's alright. It doesn't match the other ninja, which kind of makes sense because he's also following his own own style because he's one of the new ninjas. But also, it's not the complete look of the minifigure because it does also come needs the armor piece. So I have an extra one from the set. Let's see, to show you what it looks like with the armor, which doesn't look half bad with the armor, but I don't like that they use a dark blue mask, while his entire suit is just orange. Like, I get there's a blue belt here and blue straps right there, and there's nothing else that's blue. This should have been orange. So I might change that. This what his face looks like. Just a smiling Aaron with some scars. And as for the back printing of the minifigure, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Maybe his name. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But it's a cool minifigure. Still a cool minifigure nonetheless. It's our like second Aaron suit ever, mainly. So that's good. You got a new Ninja minifigure instead of using the first one. So that's good. So yeah. Next minifigure we have is Wirefile, the Master of Heat. Comes with another short dagger or sword and a power blast piece that you could squeeze and shoot. Let's try to shoot. This minifigure also came in. Came in the Ninja Climber mech earlier this year in March, which is kind of weird because this is the Timberland outfit. New hairpiece for Wirefire, which is pretty cool. Fortunately, same face print, even though she could have double face print in the back, which is weird. And while we're at it, here's the back printing little flame with a little smile right there. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. You can see it now. So that's pretty cool as well. For torso and legs printing, looks pretty cool. And she like cleaned up after her other suit. Have more red instead of, what was it, like green, like this green right there. I don't know if you can see that, like that green. So yeah, that is Wildfire. Okay, now on to the villains. And here is Lord Raz returning. In this set, comes with the hammer. It comes with a hammer. I think it's the same hammer to ring the gong of shattering, but it's with red studs, so I don't know for that for sure. I really like this minifigure. Like, the arm printing comes back in this minifigure, and it's obsessional with his tiger stripes and that little blue armor. His head print this time has red on it instead of stripes. Uses the same armor as the Crystal Warriors from Crystallized, but in gunmetal gray. And he has like a rope on his belt. His like pecs are showing out and whatever. And some really good shiny blue on his torso and legs. So that's like pretty cool. And for his back printing, this off. It shows the Wolf Clan symbol on the back. So that is pretty cool. So the Lord Raz is definitely have really good minifigures ever since you first introduced in the Imperium sets, the first season sets. So that's pretty cool. Next villain we have is Jordana. She comes with this pretty cool sword piece that was introduced in the last wave of sets earlier this year. This like blood moon sword, like with translucent red parts and gunmetal gray base. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna put that on the side. As for this new Jordana minifigure, it's pretty cool. So with the gunmetal gray, dark red, purple belt, it's pretty cool. And she has new armor using the Shatter Spin armor that we see in the first half of the season, but for some reason they have it backwards, because in the show it was like this. And that's her other face print if you're curious. It looked like this. And also the claws were blue, that little red, that part supposed to be red, and this was like gray, like darker gray, not silver. So it's kind of lame that they only have it in one piece, in one color. It's kind of lame. But here's the back printing with the red color of the wolf symbol. Really shiny, like when you glance to the light, really shiny. But yeah, I can't wait to get the Cinder minifigure, because I think the Cinder minifigure is actually pretty cool. But I think, judging by what it's gonna look like in the next season, or part 2 of the season, I might leave it like this or just leave it the other way around. So yeah, that is the Jordana minifigure. Next up we have Mr. Pale, the Master of Light. This is his first Ninjago set that he's ever appearing because he was a part of another set line called Ultra Agents as Mr. Invisible, I think. So practically his elemental power is just turning invisible. I don't know why they call it light because it's bending light, but his power is kind of lame. Unless they show us something else in Dragon's Rising Part 2 besides turning invisible, that's all he could do. He comes with a blaster, probably being called back to his Ultra Agent's counterpart as well. So yeah. So I did have the other version, the old version of Mr. Pale. So with his old version, it has the Lego dollar bills instead of a whole $ shirt. It does have a necklace here. They both have necklaces, but this one has has a chain or diamond medallion. There we go. On his chain, he has a belt on this one. I do like the old one's glasses better. Let me move the hats so you can see better. I do like the old one's glasses better. I feel like these are too rounded. So that is what the minifig got right on the old one. As for the back, this one only got like those printing, but this one has like cool golden printing on the back side. So I do like the new one, but the old face print did way better on the old one. So that's Mr. Pale. Next up, we have this guardian of the temple kind of guy. This is not really necessarily a villain, just a side character in the thing. I think it's like some type of machine, judging by the gears stuff. Kind of stinks that same with Mr. Pale, they don't get leg printing. Like Mr. Pale and the rest of the minifigures we're about to see don't have leg printing, which is kind of a waste. But I guess they have what they did that for a reason, but don't know what the reason is. Here's his weapon, some kind of long knife weapon, spear type of thing. So yeah, this thing reminds me, if you ever watched Ninjago, this guy reminds me of the machine that Zane fought back in season 1 in that snow tree forest. That's what this thing reminds me of. Here's some back printing. This is oxygen tank thing. I don't know what it is, but let me show you what the back printing looks like. Oh, and also he uses the same armor as the dragon forms from crystallized armor. Here's the back, which I'm pretty sure that's Ninjago for Terminate of the Sources. I'm pretty sure that's how it says. So yeah, that was. Put this guy back together. Oh, and this is what his head looks like without the thing. So cool. That's what it looks like for the Guardian of the Temple. Next we have Bleck, some random citizen of the temple. He has a fishing rod and fish for his accessories. So yeah. So this guy actually looks pretty cool. Actually, not gonna lie. He has this hairpiece in white, which I have seen this piece. I don't think I ever had it before, so this is my first time getting this hairpiece. He has his monocle, a mustache, monocle, and a time watch. And I heard that people have been speculating that this guy is the new Master of Time because of that pocket watch. I don't believe that, in personal honesty. So back printing, almost the same printing as the other guy, same symbol as the temple guard, Terminate of the Sources. That's what it says. No face printing. So yeah. Next up we have a blacksmith. That is her name, the blacksmith. She comes with a hammer and a translucent sword to represent her making the sword before it turns into metal. So that's pretty cool. She comes in translucent orange. And for this minifigure, pretty cool citizen minifigure. I can't say a lot about this. Comes with the way I know this hairpiece as the Shuri hairpiece from Marvel in brown. It comes with a smiling hairpiece and a torso in sand green coloring, and 10 legs. So that's pretty much all I have to say with this minifigure. Last minifigure, Robbie. I think that's what his name is on the box. Roby. He has a phone making a transaction apparently, so online. So cool for him. Has this red purple torso, which is pretty cool. Once again, turn of the sources back and double. Oh, he does have a double face print. A scared one, in fact. Probably scared for his life. So once again, nothing exciting about this minifigure. So yeah. So next up, on to the build. First build that we have here is Mr. Pale's hot air balloon. Nothing much to say here, just pretty cool hot air balloon. I really like how they build it. I didn't expect they build it like this, but it's still pretty cool nonetheless. So yeah, that's all I have to say for that build. Next up we have this dragon comes in a set with these leaf designs, and also has the same headpiece that the Young Ryu set uses earlier this year. It's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen a dragon from Ninjago, at least, with these color scheme of brown and yellow and some orange details, but it is pretty cool nonetheless. Has these 3 sword wings piece and the 1 finger up here for the front feet. Pretty cool horns, and with a lantern on this horn. Pretty cool too. These orange flowers bring out really cool details, and yeah, this is pretty cool dragon. For the first part of the set is this docking area, which has this box on a chain so people could like get it out of the shore or something. Has this Ninjago alphabet. I don't remember what that says, but I bet it says something important. As for here, they used the climber hook that was introduced earlier in the year as some decoration, so that's pretty cool. And this new small dragon piece in gold. This comes in another set, but in trans red or orange. Yeah, orange. But that's pretty cool too. So yeah, on to the next section. Next section is the bridge area, which does remind me of other past sets, like the City Markets has a red bridge like this, but just a little bit bigger. But it is a pretty cool build. Here is a place feature where you could just knock this down, as it should come out. There we go. Fix it up. And it shows us just dagger here, so that's pretty cool. As for here's some trees here, which is pretty cool. And up there is this little house. I'm pretty sure this is the guy with the fishing poles house, at least where you got the fishing poles. So that's what I'm assuming. So yeah, pretty cool area. Onto the front of the build is this cool rock structure. It's weird that only this piece got a sticker while these didn't. Just kind of weird. I would rather have it all blank or have all of them have stickers, not this, but still cool, I guess. And here's another play feature where if you have a minifigure such as Zane here, have him here, and you press this, it's a trap, death trap. Just killed Zane. That's pretty cool though. And you just pop it back up and it resets. So yeah, that's for the front of the cave. For this part, this is where the blacksmith character goes. So this is her blacksmith area. So yeah, with this like little chimney thing and this little water wheel on this side. So that's pretty cool. There is a spinning thing here. I'll show you a better angle on that later. But as for now, you spin this, and you could have 2 characters fighting on the top of here. And it also moves the hammer inside. So that's also pretty cool. So when she's like hammering down the sword, making the sword. So that's pretty cool. So yeah. Also with the blacksmith shop, when you could easily remove the top and reveal some kind of bed. And also has a JZX card from back from 2012. So that's kind of cool. Making a reference, and a little Kai micro figure. So all the 6 ninja are represented in the set. So you can just easily pop that back on, like so. So yeah. Here's the first level of the temple grounds, where this trophy here is holding like the prize of the tournament. So that's probably what the ninjas are gonna win in the next season. Yeah, so going up, that's what the temple looks like. It really reminds me of the temple, the Ejutsu temple from season 5 back from 2015, I believe. So yeah, and also at the top it uses this dragon head from the Rising Dragon sets from earlier this year, in gold this time. So that's pretty cool. And uses these mech finger joints as details for the spike, for the details for the thing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Here's a new angle of it. So here's the gear I was telling earlier. So you could spin the wheel and move the hammer. And also back there, I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's the armor, a climber armor from earlier in the year, in gunmetal gray and brown in coloring. So that's pretty cool as well. So yeah, that is the blacksmith's house. Okay, in this room we have like a little fireplace, I think it is, and a little micro figure, golden figure back there. So it's like treasure, I guess. And also on the front side, I don't know if you see it, but you could like open the rock field, walk wall, which I didn't know. Completely forgot about that feature. So yeah, that's the one side of the cave. On the other side of the cave, they have a little statue minifigure of somebody we don't know yet. And also on that is a picture blueprint of the Cole's Titanmech set that's coming out late in the year. So pretty cool. There's also some bones on the ground. So yeah. On the first level of the temple, here is a little shrine for the trophy. There's a bedlock on that side. It says, the symbol says the Tournament of Sources on the trophy, and has blue and red fire, which is pretty cool, and a little teapot, not yet teapot on this side, and a little flower on this side. So yeah, that's pretty cool. On the second level, this is where the ninja, I'm assuming, is asleep. So here's 2 beds, a punching bag, and I don't know what this is supposed to be, but some training thing for the ninjas to train against their opponents. So yeah. As for here, we have a little flower in the middle, a old telephone on the left side, and I'm assuming it's a table on the right side, and pictures of some old guys, but the guy on the right looks like one of the minifigures, Robbie, the one in the red suit clothing, so that could be him, who knows. So yeah. As for the very top, there is a flame on a gold pedestal, something like that. Probably actually I don't know what that's for, but hope it's explained. And so yeah. That's been my review of set number 71814, Terminal Temple City. Hope you enjoy. If this video gets like, I don't know, 5 likes, I will get the Terminal Battle Arena set early, because I did find a way to get it. So yeah, if that gets 5 likes, I'll get it. So bye.